Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very difficult video for me to do. Chiefly for the fact that I have to actually watch one of my own videos. I'm going to walk you through my show in Floripa. We're going to break it down. The whole day I was ready. The whole day leading up to the show, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. When I got there, finally, the hour before the show, nerves hit real hard. Leading up to the show, I am just going 100 miles a minute. I decided at the pre-show meeting, to hell with it, I'm going to go first. I'm going to bring my phone up there with me. There's an opener. The guy who hands me the mic, he killed it. He really killed it. People are laughing it up, laughing it up. So, my first joke you'll hear is calling him a cool guy. I think it's a funny line. I think there's potential with the line. Cara legal. Essa cara legal. It's actually from the movie Cidade de Deus, City of God. I knew there would be a cara legal giving me the microphone, but I didn't realize how legal he would be. And yeah, he was a super legal cara. So we start off. Essa cara legal. Cara legal. Not one laugh, but for me, hilarious. Every time I look back at it, even now I'm smiling.
Ok, eu sou estrangeiro. So, por causa disso tenho essas roupas. Sou matrico e vou aprender de meu herói. M&M. Oi, família. No.
That was a save of sorts. You make a bad joke, and you could say pretty much anything to comment on how bad the joke was. So I like that joke. It has potential. I have to figure out how to phrase it better. My whole set here is focused on the fact that I'm not from here and I don't speak very well in the language. This is something I need to impress upon more in my set.
Eu conheço, eu sou gringo, falo como assim. Essa cara legal.
Good crowd, good crowd.
Isso vai ser difícil, né? Preciso aprender português.
This is gonna be tough.
Logo. Já assistiu todos os filmes de vocês? Tropa de Elite, Tropa de Elite 2, Narcos, Narcos 2. Brasil tem bem corrupção, né?
So that was a play on their one of the most successful actors out of Brazil, who actually plays Pablo Escobar in Narcos, even though he's not Colombian or from a native Spanish-speaking country. That one hit. That was a good one. Something they're proud of. Something where you're making fun of them, but you're not making fun of them. You're making fun of their success. Nothing wrong with that. Bit of pandering. What follows up is a bit of a miss. I thought Pablo no fue gringo would be a catchy line. You'll see how it comes out.
Meu país tem seus próprios problemas, mas Pablo Escobar não foi gringo. Pablo não foi gringo. Precisaremos brasileiro para começar. Escuta música do Brasil, mas é difícil porque ninguém vai falar nada nessas músicas, não?
I think she might have liked the karaoke accent that I put onto that one. I don't know. Maybe she just really enjoys watching me struggle up there. I'll take the laughs where I can get them. If there's still laughter, let them laugh. Enjoy that laughter. Let it happen.
Como muito legal, sabe? Mas não consegui. Talvez. Funk. Você quer falar comigo? Você Thompson, não?
This is a really cheap laugh, I think. Almost hack, you could say, if I was at all a comedian, but as an open mic, first time in Portugal. I think the premise of the joke is good. That I'm making a claim that Brazilian music doesn't say anything. It's nonsense. You make a bold claim and you back it up. And I take some of their most favorite songs, most well-known stuff, and yeah, they have to agree.
Me encanta Chico Cesar, mas não sei o que é isso. Zaya. Mama África, muito mais especial. Mama África, boa. Conseguiu. Cara, eu não posso falar a palavra comédia. Isso fita, comédia, não?
Getting into the second half, I really start to lose any sense of intelligible language. Nobody can follow me.
Você fala comida, eu gosto mais de comida. Posso falar sobre refeições? Posso ter refeições? Feijoadas, pães e mais. Mandioca, feijão.
This was a missed opportunity actually for me to point out how much Brazilians love beans. I hope to use this again in the future. My pronunciation of feijão is wrong. It's a mixture of feijoada and feijão, the proper way to say beans. It's absolutely hilarious that the lady in the crowd feels so strongly about beans that she has to correct me. It's feijão.
As duas palavras estão mais legal com uau, não? Palavrão. São as palavras, não? Nescau. Chocolate. Gatito.
I will understand.
Bem legal. Mas quando eu falo não, é meio, né? Gato falou não.
I really enjoy that premise as well. Then in Portuguese, "au" is just a cool way to say things. Gringao, it's a cool gringo. Molecão is a cool boy, or a cooler version. You're still calling him a little boy or a gringo, but it shows some respect or some deference.
Cachorros. Alguns cachorros aqui, não? Todos meus amigos estão cachorros, né? Esse cara é muito serioso, não? Falam como velhos brujos.
Alright, this is just inexcusable. And frankly offensive to Japanese people, where I equate gaucho men to Japanese wizards. You can see I did not practice enough. This is an instance where I'm making a bold claim about gauchos and not really backing it up. So I think, given that there's probably a lot of people from Rio Grande do Sul here, the gauchos, they didn't like it so much. I used my last 30 seconds to try to make a joke about a silly name. Wellington is a real name here in Brazil. Every Uber driver has some kind of funny looking, funny sounding name. After the show, and Ennison picked me up, and he actually told me he quite enjoys Floripa Comedy Club. And he gave me actually really good advice. He said, you need to learn what Brazilian people think is funny. And it's true. It's definitely true. I need to adjust, but I put on Mate Florindo. I had to write her name on my hand. I never would have remembered. Number one thing you can do as any comedian, beginner to the best, is record your sets and transcribe them. Write them down, word for word. You want to catch all your uhs and buts and stutters and cut them out. You want to cut out all the fat. Ideally, the less words in a joke, the better. I mean, some people surely have routines where they run on and they have that persona where textbook jokes, set up, punchline. I will be better. I'm gonna come back with a vengeance.
Pegou BlaBlaCar outro dia, chegou uma cara se chama Wellington, eu esperava para uma refeição salgado, mas Wellington aqui